This will be an 80 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff Attorney, Mr. Andrews, capital ANDREWS. Defense Attorney, Ms. MS period Reyes, capital REYES. And we'll start with the defense. Ready? And how many sessions did you have with Dr. Keene? I don't recall how many. Okay, and at least a year? Yeah. And do you know your diagnosis with Dr. Keene? I would say no. What are your complaints currently? Yes. Depression, anxiety, anything else? No. Okay. Were the sessions helpful? Yes. When did you first start having the symptoms of depression and anxiety? When my doctor told me I wasn't going back to work and my pain level was terrible. Tell me when that was that your doctor told you you weren't going back to work. February, I want to say, of 2012. Okay, can I ask some follow-up questions? Sure. Was it your intent prior to your date of injury to be a career officer? Yes. Was it your intent to rise through the ranks and make it your life career? Yes. When you were told that you weren't going back to work, was it your interpretation that your career as an officer was over? Yes. Is that when your depression and anxiety and fear of the future started? Correct. Your witness. Would you like a minute? Do you need a break? Yes. Let's go off the record. We're back on the record. Okay, Ms. White, what time do you leave your bedroom in the morning with the intent for getting up for the day? Probably 9-10. During that period of time that you intend to sleep, how many hours do you ever sleep on the average without first having to get up and then attempt to fall back to sleep again? What's your longest stretch that you can go of straight sleep? 2 hours. So when you wake up in 2 hours, what do you do? I either got to take my medication or I have to take a bath because I'm in so much pain, or what is it that wakes you up? The terrible pain wakes me up every time. When you're asked to rate your pain from 0, not 1 or 2, 0, no pain, to 10, the most horrible pain known to mankind, examples are a heart attack, a kidney stone. These are true 10s, okay? If you claim your pain level is above an 8, 8 and a half, 9, 10, you better be in an emergency room or an urgent care. That's the kind of pain worthy of an 8 and a half to a 10. All right, the word list. We have Dr. Keene, capital K-E-E-N-E. Dr. Keene. Ms. MS period White, capital W-H-I-T-E. All right, that's it for the word list. And that will conclude our AD Q&A practice test.